Jacob and Esau. There is the beginning of the story is about Rebecca. Rebecca is Isaac's wife. Isaac is Abraham's son. Rebecca is trying to have children. She's waiting for 10 years, she cannot have children. Finally, she prayed to God. She prayed to God, and God told her, she prayed to God for children. She got pregnant. She got pregnant, and she feels terrible pain. She doesn't know what it is. That's what the text says. Rashi adds to it, what was terrible pain? What was so concerning to her? That whenever she was passing by a house of study, Torah, Shem at the yeshiva, Shem, the son of Noah, was still alive. Shem not, but Eber. Shem was actually alive at that time. And Eber, his grandson, they had like a little yeshiva. They were teaching the belief of God. Whatever Torah was available at that time. Whenever she passed by this place, the baby is kicking. He wants to get out. Then she passes by an idol worshipping place. The baby is kicking again. She didn't know what it is. She went to ask Shem. Shem lived in Jerusalem. She traveled on a camel while she was pregnant with terrible pain all the way to Jerusalem to ask Shem what is going on. Shem tells her, Shnei goyim bevitnech. You have two nations within your stomach, within your womb. It's not one baby, it's two babies. You have twins. Until that moment, Rebecca did not know she had twins. There wasn't this technology that today tells you in a second what's going on. She didn't know she has twins. Tells her you have twins, and they will be into two nations. Oh, she's happy. Everything is good. And the question is, what's so good about it? What's good now better than before? She had in the beginning she thought that a child wants to go to be idol worshiper. She was worried about it. Now they tell her two children. What changed? What changed is something very simple. Why now it's better than before? That's the question. That if I have two children and they want to go to the idol worshipping house, that's better, that's kosher. Before she knew only she has one child. Now she has two. What changed? What changed is something very, very important. She thought the first child, that's one child, is schizophrenic. He's a split personality. One day he wants to pray, the other day he wants to worship idols. He's an hypocrite. One day he's going to shul, the other day he's going to Las Vegas. Oy vey, what's going to be with him? He's meshugeh. Came Shem and told her, don't worry, it's not the same person who cannot make up his mind. Shnei goyim bebitnech. There are two babies in your womb. One likes to go to shul, to study Torah by Shem, and the other one likes to go to idol worshipping house. It's not the same person. When she heard that's not the same person, she relaxed. She's ready to carry the babies and suffer the pain, because at least every one of them knows where he's going. This is a metaphor for something much deeper and bigger. See, Jews throughout history try to be righteous, but they had a problem. They're trying to be righteous and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. He's 20 years old, he's praying all day. 5 minutes later, he wants to do the worst thing in the world. By Ne'ilah, he's praying to God. He says, God, I'll do everything you want. Then, when the service is over, he's punching and pushing for a piece of cake. Is this the same person that 5 minutes ago was so holy and so forgiving and so loving? It just doesn't add up. People try to be better, that they think to themselves, no, I'm only 20 years old. Give me another 10 years and I will become much more better, much righteous, more righteous. Another 10 years passed, and another 10 years passed. And by 40 is the same guy, maybe a little better, but not much changed. Then at 60, then at 80, and we are the same personalities. Then what is happening for such a person? There are two reactions. One person says the system doesn't work. It's not real. It's not practical. You cannot be righteous. You can't. The other person says, it's me. I'm crazy. I'm a split personality. I'm a schizophrenic. I'm a meshuggah. I'm a hypocrite. What people start to come to shul tell me. All their friends tell me they're hypocrites. You're going to shul. Why you go to movie at night? Why you do this? Why you eat matzah? Then why you don't eat 7 days matzah? You're an hypocrite. And they're all being confused. And they all don't know what to answer. I'm an hypocrite. Until came the first Chabad Rebbe. And he wrote a book, it's called the Tanya. It's the book of the Chabad philosophy. And he created a new vocabulary. He said it's not one person that one day wants to do bad and the other minute wants to do good. No. There are two people within you. I carry twins, and you carry twins, and you carry twins. Within every Jew, there is two neshamas, two souls. It's called the Nefesh HaElokit, the godly soul, and Nefesh HaBehamit, the animal soul. And both souls are fighting over me, who will control me. Like two armies who are fighting who will control the city. There is cities in Czechoslovakia that 1 week they were in Czechoslovakia, the other time they were hungry, next time they were again. And every time they were fighting over who is in control. There is me, the person, the personality, and 1 minute the godly soul takes control over me, and I want to do good, and I want to help others, and I want to pray, and I want to keep kosher, and I want to put on film. I'm great. And a minute later, the animal soul takes over, and I behave like an animal. I get angry, and meshuggah, and throw things, and go crazy. And people look at you and says, who is this guy? You behave like an animal. Why did you behave like an animal? The animal soul took over. This concept brought so much comfort to the Jewish people. Because now, it's not that I'm crazy, it's not that I'm confused, I'm not an hypocrite. When I want to do good, my good side, my better side took over. When I want to do bad, my lower side, my worse side took over. But when I do good, I'm real. It's not I'm confusing myself, it's not I'm pretending, it's not that I'm making up a story, it's not real, it's real. My godly side took over, my godly soul took over me, and now I am all engaged in something very spiritual. A minute later comes the other side, yes. The animal side took the better part of him. Then what should I do? And what's the goal? The goal is not necessarily to be a tzaddik. Not everybody can become a tzaddik. I'm 20, I'm 40, I'm 60, not going anywhere. But I can fight. I can put up a good fight. Every day I wake up in the morning, just like somebody who has an alcohol problem, people who have other problems, everybody has another addiction. The addiction is there all the time, and you constantly have to fight it. As long as you fight, God doesn't need He's looking for righteous people. He looks for people who are not giving up. Every morning they wake up and they're ready to put up a good fight. If it's about your health, about your addictions, about your spirituality, He looks for fighters. He doesn't look for righteous people. Or they will never be righteous. Because even when you fight, you make progress, you understand? It's like a spiral. Steps. They go around. And you look like you're going around and around, around and around. But meanwhile, you make some progress, you're going a little higher, a little higher, a little higher. That's what it's all about. Because you're not doing the same, you're not struggling about the same thing you struggle when you are 2 years old. If you were potty trained, it's a big achievement. If you're finishing army or college and you get a diploma for being potty trained, it's a problem. You understand? Then you make progress. Everybody has struggles. No such thing as no struggles, but you make progress. You're not on the same level you were when you were 20, when you were 40 and 60 and 80. You made a lot of progress. Perfect? No. God never expected you to be perfect. But boy, don't give up. It's all about putting up a good fight.